What's going on, you guys? So, as the year of 2022 begins in the sport of boxing, a lot of boxing content creators are just simply trying to find something to talk about. You know, as we wait for the new storylines to develop, as we wait for these fights to manifest, a lot of dudes are just making up shit to talk about. But I've noticed, right, and I've seen a few videos, salute to Blood Boxing and Goodfellas Sports, they spoke on it. And I went back and checked it out for myself. And I've been seeing what Terrence Kumite Crawford been doing. If you follow him on Facebook, right, you know, he's been partying. His wife had a birthday or something like that. And they've been partying. You know, she's been partying. And I guess something came out to where Terrence Crawford took a picture with a white woman or something. And now these dudes I'm not sure what the angle is, right? I'm not quite sure what the angle is with these dudes saying that, you know, they call him Top Rank Toby, Masa Bob, and, you know, the Top Rank Slave and all this stuff, right? They try to make Terrence Crawford look like he's some type of sellout or some type of Uncle Tom or something. And I just don't get it, right? I don't get it. I don't understand why these dudes going above and beyond to make Terrence Crawford look like something that he's not. You know, maybe it's because the guy they favor, right? Because let's be honest, a lot of these dudes that's doing this shit is Errol Spence Jr. fans. LDBC guys, Errol Spence Jr. fans. These are the ones that's doing it. And that's like I told you guys before, that's my only beef with the LDBC is that if you go beef for black fighters, beef for all black fighters. Don't just pick and choose and create these double standards and shit, right? But now they trying to push a narrative that Terrence Crawford's some type of Uncle Tom or... Look, man, there are places in America where black people and white people, Hispanic people, Asian people, European people can all get along. Yes, that's a reality. Yes, that's a possibility. Yes, there are places in America like that where you see black people and white people just hanging out like racism never existed. Yes, that's a possibility. Not to mention Terrence Crawford is probably the king of Nebraska. So I don't understand what the angle is with these dudes. Maybe it's because Errol Spence Jr. out here looking sus, okay? In many different ways. I don't need to elaborate on these ways, but you know what I'm talking about. But let's just say him not fighting Crawford is one of them, right? The energy with fighting Crawford has totally changed from what it was 3 or 4 years ago. Right? So maybe that's what it is. Maybe since our guy out here looking bad, we got to make this guy look bad too. But see, what they don't get is that Terrence Crawford has a really strong fan base. Unlike, you know, Keith Thurman fan base, who got routed years ago when Keith Thurman was doing all his ducking from Errol Spence and all this stuff, right? You know, his fan base slowly just kind of waned away, right? But Terrence Crawford got a really, really solid, strong fan base. Not to mention he's a hell of a fighter. So there's not too much you can knock him on. But they go try to find something to knock him on. And typically is always something with him working with Bob or him taking pictures with a white woman. I mean, these dudes are fucking ridiculous, man. I understand there's not much to talk about right now. It's always like this in the beginning of the year in the sport of boxing till about mid-January, early February when things start to roll. But come on, man. Y'all got to do better than this. Like, subscribe, holla at your boy. Peace out.